Hello and welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Renowned theatre personality Ratan Tiam passes away at 77. Condolences pour in from theatre lovers, politicians and renowned artists in the state. Manipur government issues comprehensive advisory for strict border vigilance and preventive measures to curb influx illegal migrants. All 42 government schools in Lamlai Assembly constituency in a state of ruins. Many families might soon be unable to send children to schools due to deteriorating economic conditions, asserts Sapam Kanglepal. Lecturers' pen-down strike continue to affect normal classes at various schools in the state. Students appeals to the relevant authorities for an amicable solution. And Republican Party of India RPI Athawale reappoints Mahesho Thaunauzam as National Secretary during its National Executive meeting. And now the news in detail. In a big loss for Manipur, eminent theatre personality Ratan Tiam passed away in the wee hours today at the age of 77 after prolonged illness at RIMS, Imphal. People including renowned artists, politicians and his students paid floral tributes to mortal remains of the theatre icon at Chorus Repertory Theatre in Uripok Hobum Devanlekai, which he founded in 1976. A recipient of India's fourth highest civilian award, Padma Shri, in 1989 and Sangeet Natak Academy Award winner in 1987, Ratan Tiam was famous for blending traditional Manipuri art forms with modern craft, innovation and poetic narratives. Founder of the Imphal-based Chorus Repertory Theatre in 1976, Ratan Tiam briefly served as the chief of the New Delhi-based National School of Drama NSD from 1987 to 1988. Ratan Tiam also received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Manipur government on the occasion of the 54th Statehood Day in January this year for his unparalleled service to the state's theatre and cultural heritage. Mourning the demise of Ratan Tiam, former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, former Art and Culture Minister Lampolakpam Jayantakumar, senior officials of both civil and police and his fans and students took part in the floral tribute ceremony. Speaking on the sideline, L. Jayantakumar termed the passing away of Ratan Tiam as huge loss for Manipur and rest of the world. It has left a huge void in the field of theatre. Meanwhile, senior journalist N. Ibungochobi described Ratan Tiam as a doyen of theatre who emerged once in every 1,000 years. The senior journalist also recalled the famous play of Ratan Tiam such as Chakravyuha, Urubhangam, Uttar Priyadashi, Ritu Shamharam and Andhyug, which have occupied special place in Indian theatre.
Combi हम दूर Ngasi yamna thari da bamu ngamada pemyam ko ja koni sone ne khan bai tai theater level puting ba ke di anu mangan pi bi de bo ja thukki ba se loinam ga khoi da kai no khangda ma kali tuk pungam to pi emotional feeling ama haw ba ma masina ma chaw be kam ma de koi Manipuri sing da particularly theater level sing da ho ba ma de chaw le ne khal le du to ko ma ka sakhe ma kal gi chaw ba ma pangkan bi so sina shol ma da mangai ni in tap na so no da patna to na tuna koi su ka na sang nai nai le
change the theatre in Manipur when we were young. Imphal was one particular production of Tanimai, and it took the entire state, the entire country by storm. Imphal. I still remember when I was in the university in Delhi, this came to the Pragati Maidan in Shakuntalam, and the entire young crowd of Delhi could see Tamunimai's Imphal. It has been a long journey that we were very fortunate to be with him. We saw his productions. He took the world by storm with his trilogy. Chakravyuh was one that I still remember. Mr. Ratan was an exceptionally talented he will come once in 1,000 years.
Meanwhile, Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimolakoizam has expressed deep sorrow over the passing of renowned theatre icon Ratan Tiam, calling it an irreparable loss not only to Indian theatre but also to the global cultural fraternity. In a video message shared shortly after the news broke, Dr. Bimol bowed his head in mourning and described Ratan Tiam as a shining star whose absence would leave a void in the hearts of millions. He remarked that the celebrated playwright and director was a rare human being whose visionary creation spoke directly to the soul of the people. MP Bimol stated that his plays captured the heart of the people. He was not just an artist, but a teacher who guided generations through the power of his work. His spirit and vision will forever remain a beacon in the nation's cultural journey. Bimol added that Ratan Tiam's contribution to theatre transcended regional boundaries and earned him international acclaim, placing Manipuri and Indian theatre on the world stage. Sharing in the grief of the bereaved family, the MP noted that the loss of such a towering figure is deeply personal for the people of Manipur and for artists and audiences worldwide.
It comes as a very shocking moment. Ratan Gumamisdi, Furu Amagi, was Yamatang talk meaning. Ozana director and the controversial talk about NSC Kauro, go back tribal-ship kind of Togiva. There was Anaman, Nanga Konasanginate Academy, Vice Chairman Bogi, same NSC the man director. Mirak Tinaba Honavada Manipur Masama Yangi, those Anamangin Taraga Sangiva. I call it cultural embodiment. It was a very shocking. I just wanted to tell Manipur Masama, those Ahum Hamisidi, Epokamam, the Pokamini, we have lost a great son of the soil. Tina to Mangam, Manipur Gidate, India Sumalim, theatre is in the star, Mutkiva woman.
MLA Y. Khemchand also expressed deep sorrow and extended heartfelt condolences on the sudden demise of renowned theatre personality Ratan Tiam, a towering figure in Indian theatre and a proud son of Manipur. In his condolence message, MLA Khemchand described Ratan Tiam as visionary artist and pioneer whose works revolutionized contemporary Indian theatre. The message added that Ratan Tiam, a recipient of the prestigious Sangeet Natak Academy Award in 1987, was widely acclaimed for blending tradition with modernity, earning global recognition for Manipuri and Indian theatre. His passing away is an irreparable loss, not just to the state of Manipur, but to the entire nation's artistic and cultural landscape. MLA Khemchand shared the grief of the bereaved family and prayed for the departed soul to rest in eternal peace. On the other hand, Department of Art and Culture held a condolence meeting today at Palace Compound to mourn the demise of Padma Shri awardee and acclaimed theatre personality Ratan Tiam. The department described him as a rare gem whose contributions to the field of art and culture will remain unmatched. During the meeting, a 2-minute silence was also observed as a mark of respect. Eminent filmmaker Jiribam Sharma said, "The knowledge Ratan Tiam possessed is everlasting and deeply embedded in humankind." He hailed Tiam as one of the top 5 theatre personalities in the world whose role in showcasing Manipur globally was commendable. He also further praised Ratan Tiam's groundbreaking ideology, exceptional talent and magnetic personality, stating that his achievements in theatre are beyond words. Art and Culture Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash stated that Ratan Tiam's demise is not only a loss for Manipur but a significant loss for the entire world. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture, Professor Pounam Gunindro, Art and Culture Director K. Dinamani, retired Commissioner M. Joy and other dignitaries also attended the condolence program and shared their tributes to the legendary figure.
Yamna art and culture yamna fatai level masida achawa chawa Manipur dadi misak yamu lai gurushi matham poti aduna Manipur bu masak ta pataradi lai gurushi masigi makhoishi masi hailga Manipur masak ta pare
Waina Delhi University da lei matamda wai Delhi University si adum culturally yamna moye drama especially my IG college comedy drama gum theater gum se kano oya maybe adu matam da aina haiba I khanga to ni ne yamna yengu da chaliba National School of Drama do ki director do khoi lam ne adu matam da aina wazaratan yam gi bingsi ta gi aina
Cine Editors Guild also condoled the passing away of legendary theatre maestro Ratan Tiam, describing the loss as immeasurable and profound. In a statement, the Guild called him a towering figure in Indian theatre and a cherished son of Manipur. They hailed him as a visionary, a cultural ambassador who carried the voice and soul of Manipur to the global stage with dignity and artistic brilliance. They added that Ratan Tiam's legacy will live on through his powerful works, his words, and countless lives he touched. They also extended heartfelt condolences to his family, colleagues, students, and admirers. Federation of Civil Society Organizations FOX also condoled the demise of renowned theatre icon Ratan Tiam and prominent socio-political commentator Pochambam Sonamani. In a solemn condolence program, FOX members paid floral tributes to the portraits of P. Sonamani and observed a 2-minute silence in his memory. The organization recalled its contributions as a critical voice on socio-political issues concerning Manipur. FOX also mourned the passing away of celebrated playwright and director Ratan Tiam, acknowledging his immense contributions to Manipuri theatre and Indian performing arts. The Federation stated that the loss of both personalities has created a significant void in the fields of culture, literature and public discourse in Manipur. The civil society body extended heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and prayed for eternal peace of the departed souls. In light of the prevailing unrest in neighbouring countries and resultant apprehension of illegal migration into Manipur, the state government has issued comprehensive advisory for strict implementation of preventive measures. Commissioner cum Secretary Home N. Ashok Kumar in a press release stated that a robust mechanism must be in place to prevent any illegal entry across the international, interstate and inter-district boundaries. All deputy commissioners and superintendents of police have been directed to maintain utmost vigilance and act promptly on any suspicious movement. The advisory mandates that biographic and biometric details of any detected illegal migrants must be captured without fail. Those identified are to be kept in secure designated shelters where they may be provided with necessary humanitarian support, but without allowing them to mix with the local population. It further stated that such migrants shall be deported following due legal procedures. To strengthen field level monitoring, all DCs have been asked to form district level committees, including members from the district police, to conduct regular checks at suspected locations. Moreover, the border pass system's entry and exit points are to be closely monitored, and overstay or defaulting individuals are to be traced by the district police. A district level task force has also been instructed to be operationalized at the earliest. The task force will include additional SP of the district as leader, an officer from the DC's office not below the rank of SDC, representatives of Assam Rifles, BSF or CRPF as required, and biometric staff. Vice President of RPI Athawale Manipur State Sapam Kanglepal has pointed out shortages of teachers and inadequate infrastructure in most of the government schools under Lamlai Assembly constituency. Sapam Kanglepal said this on the sideline of an inspection visit to all the government schools in the constituency today. Speaking in this regard, Sapam Kanglepal said there are 42 primary and high schools in Lamlai constituency and most of the schools are almost defunct, some due to lack of teachers and some due to dilapidated infrastructure. Parents from poor financial backgrounds are facing immense pressure in providing quality education to their children as these government schools are their last hope. Speaking further, Kanglepal urged Mairapaibe members, local clubs and village development councils under Lamlai constituency to play active role to ensure the functioning of these government schools in the constituency. He also assured to provide every possible assistance to villagers in this regard.
Ngasi Nongpok Herok Primary School hinge hai jisu lengak na hingan bibana tel. Edet school ama Central High School chalo ja. Ngasi hingi jisu lengak na hingan bana teba. Khul lekai me amdu na torkan de hingja baneba. Angang jingjina mahi tambam sangsidagi sel laita duna lairik tamhodragadi akhoi khul jigi tunglam chatse asuke matik ningba kai ningai oirokadoini. Aduna laiba 2026 sa Sidagidi, Mahiro Yamnabagi Daitaza, responsibility Haitare, Amamdi Lugner Seva. Mahiro Yamnabagi, Taudangduna, Leviriba Club Kitchen Housing, Development Committee Galamanjing, Mairapavi, Imazing, Mayamna, Taudang Lubiro, Aduga Tapsana Masidada, Mapung Pava, Ozagi Tim Mamalina Nabado, Aduduna, Aina Ngamatudang Luseragave.
Students of Chawyai Mahaya Secondary School, Taubal, protested against the failure to conduct normal classes after 11 lecturers in the school joined the ongoing pen-down strike by being imposed by Lecturers Association of Manipur 2018 batch. Large numbers of students carried out the protest by standing on the road sides of National Highway 102 near Taubal Police Station and shouting various slogans. They demanded to conduct full classes in their school. Speaking on the sidelines, a student protester decried that the ongoing pen-down strike of the lecturers have severely affected the academic atmosphere in the school, continuing that the strike has been disrupting normal classes since the last 3 consecutive days. The student expressed apprehension about failing to cover the syllabus. While urging government to settle the demands raised by the lecturers at the earliest, the student warned of agitations if the academic atmosphere continues to disrupt for longer days. Meanwhile, Vice Principal of the school, W. Johnny, stated that the school authority is having a hard time in management for filling classes in place of the lecturers joining the pen-down strike. He also urged the government to resolve the lecturers' strike at the earliest.
Makan mating maru na student kuning magda oja totally soalnya second the drama to is not defunct of the maru then the pen-down strike of the maru kan sida angang sida adoki mati sabu pire principal amadi oja sing unama ko paira kange Maram masina state government na yabi hibudi matungin na akogis and non-strike to biliba akogi colleagues haiba tare akogi teachers community gi makoi ju khamiraga tungda holo provision bilen sigi singasi ju khamira kanda khaba kubira kani haiba sa tawi.
The ongoing pen-down strike by lecturers of higher secondary schools have also caused disruption in normal functioning of Kakching Higher Secondary School as classes for English and Manipuri subjects were affected by the ongoing strike. Speaking in this regard, a student of class 12, Nomaitem Priyadashni, has expressed disappointment on the condition while also conveying concern on the possibility of non-completion of syllabus. She urged relevant authority and teachers to work out an amicable solution to end the pen-down strike so that normal classes can resume in the school. Meanwhile, Vice Principal of Kakching Higher Secondary School, Nomaitem Sunita, said the ongoing strike has hugely affected the academic atmosphere of the school as 10 teachers of the school have joined the pen-down strike. She also urged the government to resolve the matter at the earliest.
Mamangi tang kun gama thoidagi mogi pen down strike ama tauki aduna maram oiduna akhoi school da akhoi school gi oinadi oja tarani masida yaurisi oja tarasida mainly amna maru oiribadi English ki department sima English ki department sidi akhoi gi oja sikhaktana puba department oibana English ki perot sima adum horaba adagi akhoi gi regular oja si Manipuri gi amakakta leibani adagi mogi sigi kangudagi oja ani khak amaga punna pubane ba aduna Manipuri sima su class full tawbangamdre English sima pura hore aduna akogi school da mogi strike si haugi badagi suki matik period arrange tawbada khudong thiba thoklaba adagi
And on the other hand, students of Ibotonsna Girls Higher Secondary School carried out protests in front of its front gate at Uripuk Hanthim Lekai today, demanding to conduct normal classes in their school. This comes amid the disruption of the school's academic atmosphere due to the ongoing pen-down strike being imposed by the Lecturers Association Manipur LAM 2018 batch since July 21st. During the protest, students carried several placards denouncing government's negligence over the lecturers' demand that subsequently led to disruption of normal classes. Speaking to reporters, a student named Janchuilu Kamai raised concern over the failure to conduct normal classes in the school despite limited time remaining for covering syllabus.
अखोई हुजिक 12 थानबगी दमकता खोसे काउंसिल एग्जाम के प्रिपेयर तौरिबा छात्र गातनी ओजासने पेन डाउन तौबगी दमकता खोई क्लास तगतबगी मरम ओरगा खोई हुजिक क्लास सिंसे अमदा मपुंग फाना सु तौबंगम दे सिलेबस अमदा कवर तौदबनिना छात्र सिंसे एग्जाम थानबगी दमकता मथा छादनो खोतना अमदा एग्जाम के मताना प्रिपेयर तौबंगम दे ऑथोरिटी ना ओजाना तौरिबा पेन डाउन असिदा मोइगी अपामबदो फंगहन बियु हादना खोई अहमदा हाजरी.
Meanwhile, Ibotonsna Girls Higher Secondary School senior lecturer Sangeeta Soram appealed to the government to resolve the ongoing pen-down strike at the earliest, while cautioning that it may bring more detrimental effects to the school academic atmosphere.
Pen-down strike tauba sina maram oiraga school gi normal functioning of the class da yamna achauba ahoba amasum inconvenience oire aduna yaragadi akoigi yam thuna yanaba puraktuna akoi normal class fazana tauba ngamhanbiu haina aina haizari.
The ongoing pen-down strike by Lecturer Association Manipur LAM 2018 batch has also badly affected the normal functioning of N. Tomchau Higher Secondary School in Mayang, Imphal. The school authority has been compelled to operate half-day owing to the strike by teachers. Speaking in this regard, a lecturer of the school urged government and relevant authority to fulfill the demands of teachers who have been performing their duties diligently ever since they joined the profession that of a teacher. He also informed that the strike has impacted normal classes for students, thereby affecting the process of syllabus completion for class 12 students.
Mandirim de chathari ba pen down strike sida akoi N Tomchau High Secondary oja sing ju support tawdu lali ngasi chathari association nu talai ba dabi habi oja sing ge nauna regularize tawdu degi hauna 2023 gi April degi regular pay pi gani har ngasi phaw pi den lagli hari ba pay je phangdaba na maram ore kan da oja sing yum pu bangam da ba yauna re awa ma ba ma yauna re akoi na ngasi phaw da sarkar na pi ba duties me ama soi da bi da pangthok tan lagli da hojik se sarkar na akoi oja sing awa ba ji ubiraga tale da mi ja thu matam da bibi oina.
The ongoing pen-down strike by teachers since July 21st has also affected the class management at Ramlal Paul Higher Secondary School. The school has been facing shortage of teachers for MIL home science subjects, but the strike has aggravated the situation. In view of the inconveniences faced by the school and its students, Management Committee of Ramlal Paul Higher Secondary School has urged relevant authority and protesting teachers to work out a solution at the earliest in order to ensure normal classes for students.
Marang nahan tang kumatulagi karak pa pen down strike si number mo raga mo ju thabag ni kimina ko da wa ba mo aduna ayam damari ne ba to ti api to gini biti yaraga di lenari ba ko chi dan ayam mo da cheto to biraga ko na waktan makin pan du haina ya to
22 gi January 8 sida ko se regular ta gi bani aduga ko sarkar gi lana bai matuna ma gi 2023 gi April dagi ko se regular pay gi aduaina yana ba matungda order thoki bani adu hojik 2025 yaure 2025 gi July yaure se his ahum maya si ko se daud ni regular pay pham lai bani ko ya wa se bidrabra ko se lai ta na ko dedicate sincere like for example na class which pop the jangje la ye duwa for example eso dum khanje anga gi class kai su koi chang nai na luxury adikde anga ga se ko sumaina speak pen down strike sina anga ga se da koi da chekthem phang ji su ko phanghan janing de.
Republican Party of India RPA Athawale has reappointed Maheshwar Thaunojam as its National Secretary during a National Executive meeting that was held at New Maharashtra Sadan in New Delhi yesterday, while Ramdas B. Athawale has been retained as the president of the party. The party also appointed its office bearers, including key members for Parliamentary Committee and CWC. Speaking in the program, Party President Ramdas Athawale expressed happiness on RPA Athawale party being recognized as a regional party by Election Commission of India in Manipur. On the other hand, Maheshwar Thanawajam also assured to work on issues that concern the state of Manipur as a regional party, while also assuring to perform his responsibility and duties as National Secretary for the party. Total active cases of COVID-19 in the state stands at 16, as 3 COVID-19 cases were reported from Imphal West and Imphal East districts today. A total of 42 samples were tested today, and out of which 3 samples came out positive for COVID-19. With that, the cumulative COVID-19 positive cases in the state have risen to 342 since the outbreak of this fresh variant this year. Regional Bank Office SBI Imphal West Manipur organized a monsoon credit outreach program to inform farmers about various financial assistance and loans provided by banks and government at Election Counting Hall of DC Thobal Complex today. Regional Manager of SBI RBO Imphal Kumukcham Okendro, Chief Manager Credit and NPA Management W. Daniel, Chief Manager of Microfinance and SHG Local Head Office Guwahati Chongtham Chanchan, Chief Manager of SBI Thobal Peter Krasi and LDM Maitram Dr. Uttam Luang graced the program. Sanction letter of agricultural loan amounting to over 2.5 crore rupees for 69 farmers in Thobal were distributed on the occasion, while 100 farmers also applied for loan. JAC against non-payment of 15 number of tar posts at Rengpang and M. Kuno village under 132 by 33 kV station by MSPCL has announced plan for shutting the 132 kV Rengpang power substation from July 28 if the government fails to provide compensation to the affected landowners. Addressing a press meet held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal, the JSA spokesperson Ashingpao Gangmai asserted that 15 towers of 132 kV were installed by former Deputy Chief Minister G. Gaikungam in 2010 with the assurance of compensating the affected landowners after commissioning the project. Continuing that affected landowners for installing other 6 electric towers by Power Grid Company had already been compensated, Ashingpao decried that the compensation for previous installation of 15 electric towers amounting over 15 crore rupees are still pending. He added that the authorities also forbid the landowners to use the land for any purposes, including agricultural activities and human settlement, despite unfulfilling the compensation assurance. The JSS spokesperson added that its step to shut the towers was compelled by the government's continuous ignorance, despite complaining about the matter to the then Power Minister Thongam Biswajit in 2014.
2010 the construction hokre 15 towers se MSPCL na 2011 da mokoi commission tokre ngasi phawba mokoi compensation siki masupi de 15 nos na tower sagat kiba 132 kV substation adugumbagi line se lamji yamna sokrabni low ubu mafam makai ubu yadre farm tobo makai tobo yadre yum saba yadre aduna mokoi ge assurance matung in torokadra hana khunja makai dingai bani.
Aggrieved by the stark contrast to the assurance given by Patsoi constituency MLA Sapam Kunjakeshwar for constructing Takyal Ghari road in world-class standard in the past, locals residing along the road section have decried over the pathetic road condition. Speaking to reporters, one of the locals aired the hardship faced by locals, stating that the dilapidated road section produces lots of dust in sunny weather, making commuters and nearby residents prone to various kinds of airborne diseases, while it is quite muddy when it rains. He urged the local MLA and other authorities concerned to repair the road at the earliest in view of the public inconveniences. Jiribam branches of 5 students' organization, including MSF, Desam, KSA, SOK and AIMS, have urged the government to create conducive environment for learning in Jiribam Higher Secondary School in the face of academic disorder in the school due to the lecturers' protests. Addressing a press meet held today at MSF District Council Jiribam office, its member N. Vivek decried over the breakdown of academic atmosphere in Jiribam district due to the pen-down strike being imposed by Lecturers Association 2018 batch. He went on to highlight the government's failure to implement regular pay for the lecturers who had been regularized with the issuance of an order by Commissioner Education in 2022. Attributing the ongoing lecturers' pen-down strike to the government's failure, Vivek urged the authorities to ensure students attend classes regularly without disruption.
Contract lecturer oina appoint tawaba matunga 2028 March da Commissioner Education S na regularize order thokaba Jiribam Higher Secondary oja Pramatoi amasung Borobega Higher Secondary oja Mari yauna taasigi tarik 12 dagi oja singna pen down tawkibadagi mahi masing tapinaba oja watpana maram oduna academic atmosphere da yam chawma urung kinai nimle right education mapung fana phangandiu loinena oja singi songkom thokpa right sing adu phanganbiduna mau.
Director of Indian Institute of Information Technology Manipur, Professor Krishnan Bhaskar, has emphasized on the need to take advantage of the technological revolution which is taking place across the globe. The director was speaking on the concluding day of the 5-day boot camp on electronics for unmanned aerial system sensors and communication, which was held at Institute's auditorium in Manipur today. Deputy Inspector General of Assam Rifles IGAR South Brigadier Neeraj Sharma, DIG 26 Sector AR Brigadier Robin Chatterjee attended the closing day function. The boot camp saw participation from Indian Air Force and 150 students. Speaking further, Director Krishnan Bhaskar highlighted the scope for using drones in various sectors, including transportation, agriculture, medical, land survey, and security. He further asserted that drones can be quite useful if they are put into use in legal and appropriate activities. Certificates were also distributed to students who bagged positions in competitions.
And you can see that our students and the other participants, they all got very, in-depth knowledge. And I am sure that in the coming months, I am expecting a good proposal from my own students to have a startup initiatives to develop their own drones with a novelty like whether they can make a drone which can travel 100 kilometers and drop 50 kg of requirements.
District Health Society Imphal East launched a district-level Stop Diarrhea campaign 2025 during a program that was held at UPHC Sangaipa today. Cooperator of IMC Ward Number 18, Laimium Inuganbi, Chief Medical Officer, District Mission Director Dr. L. Indira, ICDS Cell CDPO Keraubitra Block R.K. Banita, along with other eminent persons attended the program, which was held on the theme Diarrhea ki Rokthaam, Safai aur ORS se rakhe apna dhyan. Speaking in the program, District Nodal Officer Child Health Dr. KHH Santal MB urged parents to take their children to nearest health centers if symptoms for diarrhea persist for days. She also highlighted on steps and care for children during diarrhea. She advised Asha and Anganwadi workers to administer zinc and ORS to children below 5 years. On the other hand, Dr. L. Indira explained on the possible symptoms of diarrhea on children, as avoiding those early symptoms can prove fatal for children. She also urged for concerted efforts in the fight against death resulting from diarrhea. All Manipur Democratic Women's Association today observed Save Democracy Day and Captain Lakshmi Sehgal Memorial Day. The program was organized to remember Captain Lakshmi Sehgal, who was an officer of the Indian National Army during Indian independence struggle. President of All Manipur Democratic Women's Association Chanambam Sundari, Secretary Ayekpam Ashabala, Trade Union Leader KSH Shanta graced the program. Speakers in the program remembered the role of Captain Lakshmi Sehgal during freedom struggle of India. They also criticized the government for undermining democratic values of the country. Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol KADA today organized an academic awareness program on the adverse impacts of drug abuse at Integrated Manipur Academy Malom Tulhyal in Imphal West District. The awareness program was graced by KADA President Hijam Priyokumar, Nupi Samaj Advisor Kundrapam Indu, and Integrated Manipur Academy Principal Narangbam Milan Kumar. During the awareness program, KADA Vice President Ingthojam Doren, who attended as resource person, delivered lectures on the drug abuse and its adverse impacts in the society. He also called for concerted efforts of local clubs, women folk, and other law enforcing agencies towards mitigating the menace. Week-long workshop on designing assessments, rubrics and outcome-based evaluation kicked off at Thambalmari College, Oinam today. The workshop is being organized by Internal Quality Assistance Cell of Thambalmari College and College Development Council of Manipur University. Director of CDC Professor Jiribam Sukhdev Sharma, Principal of Liberal College Luang Sumbam Professor N. Sanjoy, DM College of Teacher Education's Associate Professor K.H. Dinesh Kumar and Principal of Thambalmari College, Oinam K.H. Mohan graced the opening day function of the workshop. Many friends and acquaintances mourned the demise of former Manipuri Sahitya Parishad Secretary Nongtobam Indrakumar at his birthplace in Hojai, Assam on July 16th. A floral tribute ceremony for Indrakumar, who received a B.R. Ambedkar Award in Literature Ratna Award, was organized today at the residence of Gonthokzum Somorzit at Sangai Pro Mamanglikay. During the function, attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of Indrakumar and remembered the contributions made by him. And that is all we have for now. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Renowned theatre personality Ratan Tiam passes away at 77. Condolences pour in from theatre lovers, politicians and renowned artists in the state. Manipur government issues comprehensive advisory for strict border vigilance and preventive measures to curb influx of illegal migrants. All 42 government schools in Lamlai Assembly constituency in a state of ruins. Many families might soon be unable to send children to schools due to deteriorating economic conditions, asserts Sapam Kangaipat. Lecturers' pen-down strike continue to affect normal classes at various schools in the state. Students appeals to the authorities to bring about an amicable solution. And Republican Party of India, RP Athawale, reappoints Maheshwar Thaunaujam as National Secretary during its National Executive meeting. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News with Yaifabi. Stay tuned.